Hey, welcome to the Green Room episode for number 23. We just got done with episode number 23, and it went very well. It was a very good show. Lots of callers, lots of emails, a lot of stuff we didn't get to. A lot of good questions from our guest Fairbear. So
it was normally it sits off screen.
yes.
But
Welcome.
she's here today.
Hi.
Hi.
So
How's it feel being on this side of the room?
I miss that side of the room a little bit. I feel a little awkward over here. It's like I'm in trouble.
it's a little different in front of the camera.
It's like I'm in trouble. It's like I gotta watch everything I do when I say it. And I'm like,
If by a little different you mean awesome.
Oh, of course, awesome.
Because this is where me and Juxta were born to be.
Oh God.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right, so episode number 23, we decided to take a bit of a break from the
From yelling.
from the brawling that we've been doing on the last couple of shows.
Confirm or deny, we did this episode because your voice is just shot.
Deny.
Okay.
My voice is fine.
His vocal consistency is great.
So
Level 10 Audiomancer.
it was a super fun show. I feel like you guys kind of took the wheel a little bit more. We had some significant technical problems at the beginning of the show, which really sucks because I felt like we had a lot of momentum at the beginning of the show, and that was just like squashed by our technical problems.
Now, to be fair, and obviously I know because you take, just tremendous amounts of, pride in your work and stuff like that. But just from an outside-ish perspective, the momentum still felt there. So I honestly don't think that it suffered all that great.
I think if I was a little bit quiet or a little less, I don't know, animated for this episode, it was because I was very frustrated at myself for the technical errors.
I think we did well selling it that you're a Nero and you want hardcore endgame stuff, and here we're doing a noob episode and you're like, how can
It
you-
worked.
I guess, I guess. I mean, yeah,
Garland, that was fun.
That is the way that it sort of played off, and yeah, we did try to make a little bit of a Garlean joke in there, because every time there's technical issues, it's followed by a Garlean bit.
As soon as we dropped the Garland music, the whole chat exploded with it.
They
I
loved
knew
it.
it!
They loved
I
it.
knew
They
it was
ate that
Garleans!
shit.
It was a nice
So,
little joke.
I honestly, think that we
We
played
played
it
it
off
off
really,
really good.
really well.
So yeah, apologies for all of the technical problems for today.
Not to ruin your immersion, but it wasn't pre-planned.
No, not at all.
And it was a good mirror to this Green Room video that we also had to restart due to
Because somebody doesn't know how to frame properly.
Yeah.
frame issues.
God, everyone's a critic.
So Framer's not gonna frame?
Yeah.
Framer's not gonna frame.
Okay. Oh, there
Bad,
it is.
bad framers.
Bad framers.
So yeah, how did you guys feel about the episode? Fairbear, how did you feel about the
Yeah.
episode, considering that you were the one asking questions?
You were the star.
You guys actually did really well on explaining stuff.
Okay, good.
I mean, because those aren't questions. I mean, I've got more questions, obviously, but it's not something that I have to come to all four of you guys. Like, I can go to Juxter and hey, help me, kind of like I did to Titan. Well,
Yeah.
I went to you first, and then you're
Because
like, go to Juxter.
He told her to get good.
Yeah, he did.
He
Seriously.
told his girlfriend to get good.
Get good.
You know that meme where the guy's on the computer, there's the girl in the background? That's him.
Except she was on the computer and I was,
You were in the
You
background.
were
Yeah,
over her shoulder
the
saying, get good.
yeah, so
And he was sitting on the bed looking at me, dead serious face.
It's a rite of
Maybe you
passage.
should,
Get good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It is kind of.
It
a way.
is.
Well, okay. I would prefer to do quests and
No.
kill things.
And here
over-
was my thing too that I tried to explain to him, right? Like if it was a thing that she has to learn to do, or she's not gonna get like she's constantly gonna be stopping, then yeah, she's gonna have to learn it. But besides Titan, because she's not planning on being any kind of endgame person, super casual. So besides Titan, how often do you come up against those like one hit? If you can't do this, you don't play the game mechanic.
Not often.
Yeah.
Not
So
often
just
at all.
just help her get by it so she can.
She's got that in
Garuda
Garuda pretty much.
with her, yeah. And even in Garuda,
Yeah, I
like,
feel like Garuda you have a lot easier time.
Is
Yeah.
what's Garuda? Is that another?
Hide behind the wall when
it's
you're
terrifying.
Yeah, it's the next primal.
Titan was terrifying. What are you talking about?
Garuda's fine.
You'll,
It kept
you'll
pushing
be
me off.
Hide behind the wall when you're supposed to, and you'll be Garuda.
But I thought you did a great job considering how much like when we do these that you usually feel like I don't want to put in the picture. I'm just gonna,
Right,
like, no,
right.
You did very well.
You sounded fun. You sounded like you were having fun on the show.
I was scared starting out.
You're a natural kid.
I was really nervous. Like I told them in the car, I was scared. but I think it.
Well, when you come onto such an illustrious show such as Limit Break Radio,
Celebrated
Well, okay.
history.
I like that.
With,
Celebrate
with
history.
beloved and respectful hosts
Apparently.
and me.
Yeah.
and this one.
And you.
Well, okay.
I like how
Anyway.
much the audience gets into that. Like, oh, hi, number 6. That is every stream I do starts
You
that
know what?
way.
I need you to help me with something. Little side tangent, but I've been struggling with this for like a week, trying to decide exactly who we would be as Parks and Recs characters. Ron, obviously. Nick would be Leslie. Jerry, right?
Yeah, Jerry. Jerry.
I feel like I would probably be Tom, right?
Mm,
Nah.
yeah, no, I can see it.
Yeah.
I
Now
can see it.
here's my problem. Andy.
Andy.
Damn it!
Am I
Yeah.
cool?
You're Chris Pratt.
Oh, sweet. Wait, Chris Pratt's in Parks and Rec?
Yeah, that's where he started. That's where he got his his start, right?
I gotta watch
Well,
this show.
No, that's not where he got his start, but that's where he became notable.
Okay, that his break.
Yeah.
How many seasons is that show?
6 or 7.
There's quite a few.
Yeah.
I gotta
it's
watch
too
that
many.
show.
It's a good show.
I'm not
Good
gonna
show.
watch
Yeah. All right. Anyway, sorry.
Just
sorry.
will never watch it.
I just didn't want to admit that.
Nice-
that
nice
he was
tangent.
Andy.
Nice
Son of a
tangent.
bitch.
Yeah. Well, you knew.
I'm Chris Pratt. Oh, Chris, that's my name too. It makes sense.
Oh God, I feel that head and that ego getting bigger
Pratt
and
position.
bigger. No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, so where were we? Yes, you did great, even though you were nervous and scared.
Once we got you to put the microphone close to your face.
I didn't want to eat it. I felt like if I was breathing.
No, that's what you gotta do. You
Yeah.
gotta
I
eat
mean,
them.
it's right here. You can hear somebody breathing on that
Oh, well,
thing.
yeah, that's when you do this.
You
So
look
go-
to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's at your mouth, but to
Blah,
the
blah, blah,
side. No. You have it kind of to the side, so you're talking like past it.
Yeah.
If
Well,
you
I
ever
just
hear
have it,
someone,
like, up here.
if you ever hear one of our fans make a joke about eating that big black dick, that's literally what it comes from. Is putting the mic in your mouth like
He's done
Goomba
before.
over here.
Well, he actually licks his mic, so it's a little bit different.
Well,
Well, you gotta lick it first.
that face,
obviously.
he's like, yeah, I do.
I mean,
This guy knows.
like anyone who just goes straight to it and doesn't like lick it a little bit first. Like, come on, where'd you learn? Like, for real?
We're still talking about microphones?
Of course, we are. Right? We're still talking about mic. Yeah, we're still talking about mic. What are you talking about?
I don't lick my microphone.
Why not? Well, that's why
See
you're
how
doing
much-
it wrong.
Do you see how much cat hair is on that thing?
There is a lot of cat hair. on
Yeah.
that phone.
Yeah.
Well, if you licked it a little bit, that takes the cat hair off and it doesn't get a chance to
I
build up.
like how he
So
jumps in
red.
from out of frame,
like,
almost
"Cat?"
on cue.
Cat?
I heard my species called.
I must go. My species needs me now.
Just behind the couch.
Hey.
Disappears into another world.
Yeah.
Nate, I have to apologize to you. I didn't realize that was such a
don't
friggin-
apologize.
She realized that scrub was an insult.
I didn't realize it till like after I
I
said it. I
know
was
what
like,
these guys were doing.
Like,
I can hear a planted question.
he
Okay.
put it on my paper.
I know.
No, I
That's the
wrote
least
it.
surprising fact I've heard
But
all
he
day.
gave me chocolate. He gave me Snickers.
I didn't give you anything.
Liar.
I
He brought
didn't
home
give you anything.
Snickers.
That wasn't the bribe though.
Why?
I wrote it and she goes, okay.
Because there was chocolate.
No, that was before the chocolate.
He just puts it down on the table with a Snickers bar on it, just pushes it across the table to him.
That's something Chris would
Did
do.
not need to bribe her.
What do you think? Did you think scrub meant?
We don't want to go there. I didn't.
No, we do.
No, I
wanna do
don't.
that.
That's what this
It's
show is
for the
for.
Patreon. What do you think scrub meant?
Well, obviously I've heard the song, the TLC or TLC, right? Yeah. Okay.
You don't
So
want the scrub?
I've heard of it, but I've never put two and two together. Scrub. Being medical field, I automatically think scrubs like. So
Why are you the doctor of dark
What are you
nights?
talking
So
about?
you thought that I was telling you to be like, Aniro, why are you so bad? Uniform that doctors wear?
Hey, nurses wear them too.
Well, nurses and doctors still. What?
But it just.
Medical outfit.
I don't know.
You didn't, and you were like,
Common
why?
sense,
Why
don't have
scrub?
it. Should have been more blonde.
Like I said, I can hear a planted question. It's, I
Yeah,
know.
especially when they're expertly disguised like that.
Yeah, like
It had to go in the middle. That's what I was told.
it only took all of 4 seconds for me to go, I know where that came from, and move on. Like it's
Did
fine.
you really?
I did.
I don't think so.
No, I
He was going for a little bit.
We have
Good job.
If it took him 4 seconds, that means he was going for 3.
Yeah.
You were going for 3.
Just punch him.
Gore's gonna go.
Go, it's gonna go.
Oh, jeez.
Luca goes.
Actually, you know what? One of my concerns, I didn't know exactly how many questions you had, but one of my concerns was actually that it might have been a little short.
Mm-hmm.
But
No.
but
Have
what
you
I
met me?
what I like about your
Real
questions,
short.
well, actually, it's
I am. I really am.
it's that's
That's why I'm a Lala.
speaking to the types of questions you asked is that they were things that actually warranted
Invoked discussion.
like further explanation about things.
Sure.
And just like you said, when we were thinking up this topic, that these are things that people wouldn't know. Like what is coil? That's a legitimate question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fair question.
I mean, I know people in the game, who have been playing since launch, and when you say things like, T1, T2, T, like they've done coil, and when you say the T things, they're still like, what the fuck are you talking about? What does that even mean? Why
Yeah.
do they refer to them that way?
Yeah.
So yeah, sure.
No, I think there was a lot of really important exposition.
And we got new callers we've never had.
Yes.
They inspired great calls.
That is
Well,
true.
the
We had
one
some
that-
really good callers.
The one that called about saying how he gets anxiety for being a tank.
Tank
That one
anxiety.
made me expand on a couple of my
Did
questions.
it
in a way.
kind of hit close to home? You get a little anxious in dungeons healing people?
I do. That's why I'm scared. I would rather go out and kill whatever, or
Better
even
stab a
the
bitch
last
and heal a
duty I
bitch.
had. I wanted to. If he had not been there, because I did it probably a good 10 times. I don't know if it was 10 times, but I did it a lot. I've tried different ways because me being a healer, I thought all the other duties I've always had to heal. No. This one was straight up killing. But how do I know what to kill? It was like 5,000 things coming at me at once.
I just played footsie with a Nero on accident.
Good job. That was
Way to
creepy.
do-
That was way creepy.
Weird.
Way to go.
I would just like to point out,
He just
though,
caressed his foot with my foot. Just
I pulled my foot away. He kind of let it linger a minute before he moved his. You liked it. You liked it. I'm gonna move over towards this guy. Okay, fine, whatever. After hitting on me the past 2 green room shows, now you're gonna move away?
He doesn't want you anymore.
Alright, whatever.
Not if you're gonna go after that.
Old news.
Not if I'm
That was a good one. That was good.
So we did very well without Nika today. With a bit of a purposeful choice to not touch on as much Alex Savage because we were lacking Nika's perspective.
Yeah.
Not just because she's the most clearly knowledgeable in terms of endgame raids,
Like how you avoided the word qualified.
but also like I think we held back a lot of those opinions, as we said, because a lot of the Alex floors are way difficult and are going to take some time to really be able to understand and contextualize. So for those that tuned in today hoping to hear about Alex Savage, we gave you a little bit at the top, but when Nika's back we'll probably have a bit more to say about it. So
just let her get Fausted a couple times, and then we'll
Get Fausted.
get.
I love that.
Yeah,
We'll go
I logged in just seeing people yelling about Get Fausted. I was like, what year is it and what game am I
Well, come on, man. I mean, they're releasing Jurassic Park, Terminator, Star Wars. What year? What year is it?
playing? Exactly. It's like, oh god, Sky.
I can't wait to fight Kieran. It's gonna be great.
Next patch, Kieran's gonna be like a final mega boss or something.
Well, isn't the horse mount called the Kieran mount?
It is called the
Yeah,
Kieran.
so I don't
Mount.
think we will.
Missed opportunity, Square Enix. I know you're watching.
Tisk tisk.
For shame.
It'll be Ulukumi, don't worry.
God, no. Really good emails, tons of leftover emails.
So many emails
Oh,
now.
yeah,
I
we
don't
got like 17
we are
more.
never going to want for emails.
No, truly.
I make a suggestion.
Absolutely
Can-
not.
Kiss my ass. Can we have more? By we, I mean you guys, obviously, not me. But I want to hear more wait.
Fumfuls.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we
I'm
haven't
saying it,
done
thank you.
FMFFLs
You haven't done them in a while,
Yeah.
and those, even before I started playing, those still made me laugh.
Yeah.
Fumfuls are always good.
Yeah, no, FMFFLs are really good. We should go back and do those again. With the volume of emails that we've had, we wanted to obviously try to answer those.
Fill those out as best we could.
Yeah, and we still have a bunch left over, so next episode, maybe we'll try to spice it up with some emails and FMFFLs.
And those are
Yay!
usually pretty rapid fire. Hit them and quit them.
That's true. Yeah, it's a pretty
Bam, bam,
pretty
thank
short
you.
Yeah.
pretty short segment. So, we'll probably do those again very shortly, and another limit breaking music.
Yeah.
I've actually caught on to a lot of
Good stuff.
A lot of good stuff. A couple of Heaven's Word remixes that are really good. So we'll be sure to share those on an upcoming episode as well. So.
I just enjoy that since going weekly, we have struggled to keep it within 2 hours every episode.
It really.
We have not been want for stuff to talk about.
No,
It's been the opposite problem that we anticipated.
Yeah,
Mhm.
kinda. It's sort of tough to be able to figure out like when we had the 3-episode structure, it was like really clear, like current stuff, discussion topic, interaction. Like
Yeah.
that was the way that we structured it. So it was like we had like an hour and a half to do interaction, and we could do emails, fumfuls, and limit breaking news or music and whatever else we wanted to do in there.
Yeah.
And now that we're a bit more time restricted, it's getting kind of tough to know like what's the right play. Like we've got emails from these last couple of episodes, and they're great
And
emails.
people really look forward to email.
And they
do,
put a
they
lot of
do.
time and thought into them, and I understand why they want to hear their email right on the show. They're very insightful and thought out. And every time we read an email, I'm glad that we read that email.
And plus, because of that second email that we got from Lila, at least the first part of it, like we know that people hearing their that's a big thing.
It's a
for
big deal.
people.
It is a big deal.
Yeah.
So obviously we do want to try to do that, but we now have the task of balancing that against what is going on that week in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's a really delicate balance that we're going to struggle to strike, but in the end, hopefully we'll get it somewhere close to it.
Isn't it funny how much that's changed? Because people back when we were doing the 3-part episodes used to joke, "Oh, here comes the email episode."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they're like, the fuck are emails at?
I know.
But it's like
look at how that has done a full 180.
Well, it's like we used to have an hour and a half dedicated to that, and now we've got 20, 30 minutes at most
If
to try
that.
and get through it.
Yeah.
Like today we had what? We ran late because we only had about 15 minutes by the time we got to it.
Speaking to the same thing, we used to be the same way. Like, we do the first thing, current events, then we'd have our discussion topic, and then we'd be sitting and be like, all right, time for the email show.
And we had to trudge through it.
Yeah, like that was our not necessarily a victory.
And that's sort of
like
what
our last lap.
that was where we kind of came up with the 14 worst list
Mhm.
and limit breaking music to sort of break the monotony of having to feel like we were
And
reading
the other thing
emails.
was, by that point we've been going for, sometimes 6-7 hours.
That's
So
it.
also it was
That's
hard to keep energy
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, very much so. So,
Can
how
you
did
imagine what it'd be like if we had 2 more parts to record in
Oh,
that
I
room
know.
tonight?
Yeah,
Oh.
that would be miserable. How did you guys feel with the later start time, with the 7 o'clock start time?
Did anyone else notice, and again, I don't know if this had anything to do with the start time or what, but our initial viewers, usually we don't get up that high. Like before we started, we had quite a few.
We had like 150, almost.
Yeah,
it was up there.
It was
Yeah.
really high up there.
Which is why I was so disappointed to lose a lot of that momentum.
Yeah,
when we
we
had
lost
all
We
that.
got it back pretty quick.
I was
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. We jumped back up to 180.
I feel like people get that email alert again when we come back on. They're, they're back. Here we go.
I think that starting later probably gives more people time to get home.
Yeah,
from where
sure.
For a lot of people,
wherever they are.
Sunday is family day. They're off. That's when
That's
they're off
true.
seeing their families and doing
Yep.
stuff.
Church.
Getting
people, too.
getting chores out of the way. For a lot of people, or a lot of people just work retail. And a lot of retail stores close at 6.
I didn't mind it. Obviously we can't do D&D because of it, but
Right.
We couldn't do it on a week where we had Final Encounter.
No,
Actually.
obviously
definitely,
not do
yeah.
it with Final Encounter. But I don't know, maybe. I know that we like the idea of having that same time all the time so people know what time we're gonna be there. But maybe at least we could open a dialogue with people about some varying times to see what works best for the majority of people.
Mhm.
Because we do get some emails, from people saying, I never have the time to make your live cast. Maybe if it is a little bit later or something, more people would have a chance.
I know.
I think every once in a while when we have to schedule these later shows, because we've done these now 2 or 3 times,
Mhm.
and I think that just like throwing it out there every once in a while, and I think just naturally with our scheduling that's going to happen.
I always
I know,
feel
just-
like, especially when it's my fault. Like I feel like today, obviously it worked out, but like I still feel bad that everyone had to change their schedule just because I had to work, and I know you guys are all for it, but it's
Hey
still,
man,
like,
I got to spend the better part of the day with someone that I enjoyed. I enjoy their company quite a bit, so I'm not complaining.
And then, like, just for me, like, the later day just gave me a chance to get caught up on all the shit around the house that I've been putting off forever, so worked out fine for me.
It does. I mean, with it at 2 o'clock, it does kind of shoot a hole in the middle of your day.
Yeah.
And you get home and you're like, oh, well, you guys usually jump right into doing D&D.
Yeah.
After a show, I go and go straight to editing and assembling and putting that all together. So, I think, having it right in the middle of the day on Sunday, it shoots a pretty big hole in your day. But at the same time, now you guys are gonna have to drive home at 10:30. So.
Well, and you talk about the middle of the day, it's not just, starting the show at 2, that means you're getting ready to get out of the house by noon, and
Yeah.
if you, like, I stream a lot on Saturday nights, so I'm always sleeping in until 11 anyway, most of the day's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was able to drink profusely last night and then sleep
Oh my
in
God,
until
this
like
guy.
11.
wish I could have drank previously. I drink
No,
moderately.
I mean, I just know throughout, like, a couple streams throughout the week, people were saying how excited they were going to actually get to tune in for the live show this week, and they normally can't.
That's
Yeah,
true. So
that's
I don't know. Maybe it's something that we could look at doing a bit more often. I don't know.
I just think because of the schedule, how we have to do scheduling and
Well, that-
sort of react to
and-
people's.
and-
There's a dialogue to be said.
That does make me feel a bit better too about when I do get stuck with a shift, because I go around, I beg my coworkers sometimes.
That said, this episode peaked out at like 305, 310. Our last episode peaked out
True.
middle 400s. So there is. I mean,
It's
we
hard
did
to
have
tell.
we had a bit
But
more
it-
momentum going into the show, but I mean, granted. The technical difficulties may have played some bearing on that, but I mean, we restarted the show, so you would think that there would have been ground to make up there. Too.
Yeah.
Right. Other things you have to take into consideration too is the last episode 21. Wait.
22.
22 was in response to 21, which obviously both of those ended up being very controversial and probably
Very
brought
contentious.
in
Yes,
quite a few people too. So
that's true.
Yeah, the subject matter for this one may not have had that broad appeal.
That's what I was gonna say. Is maybe
Yeah.
people just weren't that interested.
In a new
And
episode, which
New question,
And there's also
Well,
there's a lot of people who raid Sunday nights.
That's
We
true.
might have been cutting into raid time.
that was
that's
brought up
true.
in the chat too.
They had raid.
That they were doing raids, and there was something else like
this is what people hire fucking logistical firms for to figure
you
this
were
crap
right
out.
the first time statistical.
Oh, is it statistical firms?
Yeah, logistics is like.
Analytics.
Analytic
There
firms.
you go.
Good job.
you were both incorrect.
Well, I was just pointing out that he was wrong. I wasn't trying to be right.
Your face is wrong.
Hey,
Logistics is like
Hey.
moving stuff.
Yes,
be nice to
he's
her.
right.
Do you know who this is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you met?
I think we have a couple times.
Maybe.
They didn't explain a lot more.
Oh yeah, that really would. Wouldn't it?
I like the little jab you had about that too. How I was dating him on this show.
Well, I'm just saying. I thought that was a good jab, right?
It was. It made me giggle.
Lols.
All right. Anyone else have anything to add? I think we're pretty much done here. We can ramp it up.
There was no Robert from New York.
No.
Wait,
Not for lack of trying.
No.
He's becoming a legend in the
Wait,
chat.
he tried?
Huh? You didn't answer?
You didn't answer? When
I
you were
told
like,
him.
there was-
I told him not to.
when
It was
you-
under strict
Why?
directive from me.
Damn.
when you were like, we have a caller, like I was like, and even everyone's in the chat like, Robert, is it?
Everyone
The
wanted
hushed
it.
whisper started to spread
The
amongst
whole
Twitter.
chat, their
can't-
buttholes clenched.
We can't have Robert on every single time.
Yeah.
We just can't.
Fine.
Especially
Every
because there was
other
a lot of people. Well, not a lot, but there was a few.
There were
old
a
timers
lot
that-
of new people today.
Yeah.
Almost all of them.
Everyone.
All
Everyone was.
They were all.
That's-
And I love that. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
For people watching at home, I try to prioritize people who have not called in before.
So, if you are one of our favorites, like Saskia or Ryuichi or Ryoko,
I'm sorry, favorites?
yeah. It's, they're-
Regulars.
you would love Ryuichi in there? Favorite?
Sure.
I'm gonna have to edit this.
He's a
aren't I?
friend. He's a friend. Anyway,
I like Ryu. Ryu's cool.
anyway,
He helps
Wait,
me.
do I edit that out?
No, they know.
No.
We're chubby with them.
Anyway, if you're one that or someone who calls a lot, Shinta-sen,
Damage Atten.
yeah, damage.
Where's Fatsuno been? I miss his voice.
I see him a lot in the chat room, but he hasn't called very often.
Fatsuno.
Fatsuno. But yeah, no. We do. I know because I know that Sass and Rio and everyone, they've been trying to call in and get on the show every once in a while, and we don't always have time to take them. And we do want to make sure that people calling in for the first time do get a chance to be there. So
Yeah, because basically, like, every time, like, someone says that they, like, this is the first time I called in or whatever, like, I get, like, 3 more Skype messages saying, hey, I'm the first time caller, can I get on the show or whatever? I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's...
and that's a
Once
big-
someone breaks the ice, that helps a lot.
Yeah, and not even just like, especially from professionally businessy sort of standpoint, getting them in even once sets the hooks in.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what we need?
Sass,
We need a
Rio,
drop for when
we-
someone's a first time caller.
We already got you guys. You're not going nowhere. You know, you're gonna be calling back every single week, trying to get a piece of the pie. But you know what? We gotta give a little bit to the newbies. All right, the new guys. We want to make sure that they stick around.
First bit's free.
And that's right. That's right. First bit's free. After that, you gotta
Very
pay.
tasting.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Wow, this is sinister.
Look at the dark underbelly of podcasting. Who
look.
knew, right?
Look, Nero knows what he's doing. He keeps me around for more than my good looks. All right. Bump it, bro.
All right, so I think that's gonna do it for the green room video. Again, Fairbear, thank you for your time today.
Thanks for letting me be here.
Thank you for your questions. It was definitely it was your show. You made the show today. So
Score!
and that's gonna be it. Thank you very much for your support on Patreon. We always appreciate it, and we're almost at 1,800. I mean,
No, we passed it, I think, during the episode.
oh, did we?
I think we
think
did.
so.
Someone mentioned
Someone
something
mentioned
about it. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
We were sitting at 1,790 something, so
Nice.
I know that we were right on that edge, and we can't thank you enough. We hope that you guys are enjoying your dog tags and your keychains if they've shown up. They've been sent out for a while, so
120 people, 1817 per month.
1817.
The other one's mailed out soon too, then.
So awesome. So, thank you very much. I did hear from Max V recently. She's going to be putting the final touches on pretty shortly. Heard that before, but
Oh yeah, final touch.
yeah, final touches. So we'll see. Hopefully that'll be very soon, and then the rest of the premium thank you prizes will be sent out. If you haven't gotten yours, please get a hold of us. Hosts at limitbreakradio.com, limitbreakradio@gmail.com. You can ask where your stuff is. We do have a record of everyone who has given and what they've given. So if you have a question or you feel like your thing hasn't shown up, contact us. Please let us know.
Oh, Jesus.
We
So
won't-
after this, listen to the last few episodes, my brother is going to start playing his first MMO.
Nice.
All right, and you know what? We just released a perfect
Episode.
He listened to it. He was listening.
You're welcome,
Yay.
Square Enix. This is
No.
your metagame from LBR.
I don't know if we should be celebrating. His name's going to be Varaska Dizunatsu.
It's pretty legit.
I
Not as cool as what was it? Teabaggins?
Oh, Sweaty Tea Baggins.
Sweaty Teabaggins.
Sweaty
Yeah.
Tea Baggins.
Yep.
He's my favorite. Sweaty.
Do you guys remember David Bowie?
Oh yeah, David Bowie.
David
Who can forget
Bowie.
David
Good old
Bowie?
Balmung had a Beep Beep on a Jeep, and that was probably my favorite I'd seen.
Nice.
I like mine. They took our gerbs.
So I was thinking for a banner, you need to get a picture of her Lalafell like holding a book with like glasses on, since it's like she's interviewing us. Interview with you. No, no, it's classy.
How about Fairly Bear? But spell bear like B-A-R-E.
Yeah, that's That's way more clever.
I don't get it. Like what? What's Fairly Bear?
It doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's, like,
That
it's
makes
just a
it
play
sound like
on
I'm
words.
doing like a porn
I was gonna
shot.
say, yeah, it kind of sounds like she's
I don't
a
wanna
porn
be
star.
poor.
Okay, well, there you go. It's open to interpretation.
Interpreting.
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 Oh.
I feel like I should go put the bikini on or something.
Oh,
And she's a Lala. You just
Right.
made a porn
Right.
title with a Lala with a fucking
Right.
potato person.
No, blame him.
But you said it was good.
It's way more clever than Interview with a Noob.
It's like Interview with the Vampire.
I know, I'm not retarded. I've seen Brad Pitt movies, but yeah, no.
you're kind of.
I was gonna say, is that about being retarded about seeing Brad Pitt movies?
Anyway, thank you for checking out the Green Room Show. That's gonna be it. We'll be back.
Hilarious one-liner derail as you're ending the show.
We'll be back next. We'll be back next week with more Limit Break Radio, more Green Room, and Final Encountercast. So make sure you're checking out the stream next weekend starting at 2. Thanks, guys.
Peace.